describe myself as somebody who tries to see the best in things and kind of live in the moment. I have a pretty funny personality when you get to know me, a bit of an introvert at the beginning, but as soon as you get me talking, I'm pretty loud in a good way. I think I might be too loud on my hockey team, and my teammates may get a little annoyed with me. I'm definitely the loudest in the dressing room, especially when like music comes on. Anytime there's a song, I probably know all of the songs in the change room, even if it's a variety of different genres. And I'm kind of just always singing or like before a game, like kind of dancing and trying to get that energy up in the room. So it kind of just makes it like a bit of a more like fun and lighthearted mood prior to like the game, or like even if something's like going wrong in the game, like just kind of like recoup, regenerate, and just go out there again with a better mindset. I'm actually one of the ones that don't have a letter on my team, but I would definitely say I am a leader without a letter. And feedback from like my team, like they all know that as well. But honestly, it gives me a bit of like less responsibility in a sense, but it also gives me the voice that I can still speak up on behalf of my teammates, which is something that I do. I try and advocate for them, even if, you know, our other leaders aren't being able to do that because of everything else that they have going on. But yeah, definitely my energy within the dressing room kind of lifts up that energy for everybody. And, you know, my stallmate, she's just in her second year, and I've really taken her under my wing, and like we're like the best of friends, even though there's about like a 5-year age gap there. I love North Bay, and there's a reason why I never left North Bay. The community is just so supportive of absolutely everything. Everybody's achievements are always recognized. And it's nice to see like there's our junior Lakers, so kind of like our minor hockey association, they're our biggest fans, and they're always at our games, always supporting us. We're kind of like a celebrity to them, which is kind of cool to see, especially in women's hockey. It also helped. My sister did commit to Nipissing as well, so she was already there for 2 years, so I knew like I'd be having the chance to kind of finally play with my sister. But yeah, that's definitely kind of all my sister, to be honest. So my sister, my mom, my dad, and I, like if we're just chilling out on the couch, like we'll throw on a game. I'm a big fan of Nick Paul. He's not too well known, but he played for the North Bay Battalion, and me growing up here and like watching him, like I was just like always like the biggest fan of him. I think I've just experienced quite a bit of difficult things in my life so far, and I've been trying to see the positive of things, as in the sense that everything is like kind of happening for a reason, and I try and turn a bad situation into a good one. So I think I've definitely grown to be an optimistic person. I can't say I always was, but I think definitely in my later years, like with the team, that's something that has definitely come out within myself. Starting when I was in U18, I have lost like a couple of my teammates. So my first teammate, her name is Alexa Corneal, and she was the captain of my team, my minor hockey team in North Bay. A couple years after she graduated, she passed away from like an undiagnosed heart condition. About a year later, I moved to Barrie to play another year of hockey in the junior league. And my captain on that team as well, mid-season, right after New Year's, died in a car accident. And then I moved back home, and then one of my childhood friends, she was diagnosed with cancer, and unfortunately, it was just too strong. And then so she passed away. And then in the years following, another childhood friend, his name is Andrew Wilson, he also passed away due to an undiagnosed heart condition as well. And then just a little hockey player within the North Bay community, like we're very small, so you kind of know everybody here. He passed away due to a stroke. Just like another year later, or a couple months later, another kind of childhood, high school friend, she also passed away due to an undiagnosed heart condition. Me going through all of that, especially at a young age, like I was probably about 18, 19, 20 when everything kind of happened. So I've been trying to take all of that and put that into something more positive. Last year I created this Young Leader Legacy. And so what that is I've teamed up with the local gas bar just outside of North Bay, and they sponsor me $100 per point I achieve in my season. And at the end of the year, I'll donate that to the Kids Sport Foundation in North Bay. And it's kind of like in the names of all of my friends who've passed away, hence the Young Leader legacy name, just because they've all been young leaders within their community, within their teams. And it's just kind of a way to keep their name like alive and be able to share their stories on all different platforms. Last year, I was fortunate to kind of be a game type of player. So I was able to donate $2,600 to Kids Sport. But along with that, as I mentioned, North Bay is such a small community that like everybody is just so generous and wants to also help out. So on top of that $100 per point from the gas bar, I had a couple fans or just like family friends that I know that also wanted to make a donation. Obviously, it wasn't like the full $100, which is totally okay, but they would donate either I think $5 or like $10 per point. So that kind of added on top of my total. I don't really know what the total came up to, but it was probably close to $2,900, kind of trying to take all that tragedy and turn it into something good and give back to the community. So this is, I don't know how well we can see it. So that's like the front, and then the back has like the FISU on it. My sister actually went to the Lake Placid University Games. So she kind of told me a little bit about what I should expect. But so I kind of went in with that mindset, but it was kind of a bit of a completely different experience than my sister had. So that was like pretty cool and eye-opening. It was great to be able to meet girls around the whole league. Like I didn't know anything about them. So like getting the chance to like meet them and play with them was really, really cool. It's hard when you know like you were the better team in the game. Even the Czechia coaches told us like, you guys were so much better than us. So it's hard hearing that and not coming out with the gold medal. We still represented Canada and we still gave it our all. Definitely still sticking with the fact that we came out with silver is pretty tough to wrap my head around. I haven't had good luck in the finals. I've been in the finals 4 times with OUA twice, nationals once, and now this, and I can never come out with the gold. So that's really hard for me as well. On another note, I started off in physical and health education in my first year, and I did that for 1 semester. However, I don't really want to do more school after I graduate, and with that degree is something you kind of have to do. Like you're going to have to go to physio, chiro, or go to teacher's college, which isn't something that I'm interested in. So I transferred over to business because it's something I've always kind of wanted to do. Once I graduate, I'm still trying to figure out what I want to do. I do want to be involved in sports and something sports administration, sports marketing, something along those lines. However, that is pretty tough to get into in North Bay specifically. So hopefully I'm able to branch out and find something somewhere. Success to me is honestly enjoying what I'm doing. I know for my sister, she could have been one of the most successful hockey players coming out of U Sports or out of the OUA, but she lost that love of hockey, which ultimately made her kind of quit hockey when she could be playing in the PWHL right now. I don't want to lose that love. I want to be happy. I want to enjoy coming to the rink. I want to have fun when I'm there. And I think that is what will make me a successful hockey player, because I know when I'm in a bad mood and I'm playing, I am not playing well at all. But when I'm having fun and I'm enjoying being there, I can be one of the best hockey players. Enjoying what I'm doing will make me a successful player, successful person. Have fun and enjoy the moment. I think that will make them the most successful in the future. I enjoyed all of my minor hockey leagues. I had so much fun with all of the girls that I've met. And I think that is what kept me wanting to be a better player, wanting me to put in that extra work. So I think just like that little piece, like have fun, enjoy it, is going to make them very successful.